18 pounds when pet equals X, or pet is X, meaning the variable for the pet is X. It was one of those fun little examples that we wrote in there. It was a key word. So let's do a showdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so if you said, for our entrance ticket, if you said X is greater than or equal to 18, you are correct, because greater than or equal to means at least. Now, the other thing is on your graph, when you were graphing that inequality for your extra credit, or extra brownie points, not really extra credit. If you had, like, you need to number your number line, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Remember, this is like a snapshot of a number line. It goes on infinitely both ways. And yes, they're not in equivalent fields. But what would my dot look like on my 18? Would it be closed or would it be open, and why?
Closed, because when you have a greater than or equal to, it should be closed.
Should be closed. Can anybody tell me why? And I said it several times in the video. Why should it be closed? Why should it be closed?
Because it's no less than it.
It's no less than it. Yes, that's correct. It's no less than it. It should be closed, meaning it should be filled in. And my arrow should go this way, because all values, that direction, would make that statement true, correct? The reason it is closed, if you will remember correctly, is that X can be a solution. Because it's equal to, 18 is equal to 18, so it says greater than or equal to. So the only reason it's closed is because it can be a solution. If I left it open, that means that it is not a solution. Okay, that value is not a solution. Does everybody understand that? So I want you to, the closest person to you, just tell them what I just said. Closed means it can be a solution. Open means it can't be a solution. Go.
Closed means a solution.
Okay. So remember, this was our answer to our entrance ticket. This is how you check it. And it should be at the top of your notes. Think, think. Okay? All right. So part of the notes that we took yesterday, does anybody have any questions for Ms. Lewis about them? Anything you didn't understand? No? No? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. First things first. I need you guys to get your handy dandy workbook out. And I need you to pair out, yes sir.
Can I grab mine? When I was coming back, I thought you said you did not need to work it.
Quickly, grab it. Pair out page 223 and 224. We're actually going to go through several of these together before I just turn you loose. 223, 224 is also on the board. Make sure you write your name and the date, please. Yes, sir.
I left my workbook at home when I was switching backpacks since I got a new one. And I was switching old stuff out of my backpack.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So who else doesn't have a workbook today? Okay. Here we go. Somebody who hasn't written their name on theirs, can I borrow it for just a second? Thank you. Makes my life a little easier. a little bit of whiteboard work into it though. And then we will move on, we're gonna do a couple on this page together, and then you guys are gonna do some on your own later on. Okay, so on your whiteboards, really quickly, while you're waiting on me to copy these. So I want you to listen very carefully, and you're gonna have to use your notes to see this. And it says a number n, so meaning n is your variable, is greater than 22. I want you to do two things with that. I want you to write the inequality, okay, and I want you to just show me what the arrow will look like. Does it have an open dot? Does it have a closed dot? And which direction does it go?
Will you say it one more time, please?
Okay, so a number n is greater than 22 is the one that we're looking at. A number n is greater than 22. A number n is greater than 22.
Should we stand up once we have?
Stand behind your chair when you're done. And number n is greater than 22. Aiden, will you go ahead and close that door for me, please, sir? You don't have to close it all the way because it doesn't shut all the way. They'll have to bring the computers back here after a while.
Do I crack it or shut?
Just let it go to its normal spot and then it'll stick. Okay? Alright, showdown in 3, 2, 1. A number n is greater than 22. Okay? So your inequality should look like this. So this was example number 1. The number n is greater than 22. So you would put n, the greater than symbol, 22. Okay? So what your graph would look like, and many of you did this, your graph would look like an open circle because n cannot be a value because it's not equal to, and an arrow going greater than. Right? It's exactly what we wrote in our notes, isn't it? Okay? So let's look at example number 2. Did anybody have any questions about that one, by the way? Questions, comments, concerns? Okay. Look at example number 2. Make it really hard, not really. Value V, the value of V, the letter V, does not equal 2 1/2. The value of V does not equal 2 1/2. Write that inequality, please.
It's still interesting that she's not enrolled in class, but I know she's come up on my computer.
I'll check it real fast.
And it shows that she's logged in, and has her name up here. I don't know.
Let me see.
I sure thought she was in my class.
I'm sure she is. Maybe somebody was in there messing and just accidentally. Cause she was in there the other day when I put that other one in. So the value V does not equal 2 1/2. Get it written down when you're done. Stand behind your chair, please. Okay, showdown in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I want you to talk to the person closest to you about what your inequality looks like and what the graph would look like, please. Turn and talk to the person closest to you. So Quade and Aiden can't be that close to each other. You just have to turn. So you three will be.
I didn't graph it though. It would.
Jenna, will you step up there and write the answer for me under example 2?
Do you want me to graph it as well?
Please, show me the graph. Thank you. To you. Yes, ma'am.
She put 22 instead of 2 and 1/2.
Oh, here.
I'm taking the other one. Thank you, Aislinn. Where's the eraser you said?
Hit the pencil. And then up at the top there's the, yep, there you go. And wait, stop. You're gonna want the one to the right, cause that one's gonna erase the whole thing, and that'll erase small pieces. There you go. There. I'm gonna log out and log back in. Maybe she's in, maybe she went into the other part of the app.
Yeah, you might have.
I have it on my board. I was thinking.
That's okay. Okay, so that's absolutely correct. Questions, comments, concerns on that one? Okay, raise your right words. Let's do another one. Example 3. Okay, Sally's age. And we're gonna call Sally's age A, because A is for age. Sally's age A is at most 15. So Sally's age A is at most 15. So we're gonna go to a new page, example number 3.